Good morning. I greet you all, and I believe that you are all well. Please welcome once again to our today's lesson. Today we are doing module 5. If I remember well, last time we're doing module 4 of Microsoft Word. So we are going to be in insert section because last time we talked about home, we talked about page layout. So, but today we'll be talking about what we shall be talking about are here in insert. So we are going to start with cover page, which is here at the beginning, cover page. So what if you want to make the page cover of your book? You just click on cover page. They will bring you different templates. And so it's for you to pick the one that satisfies you. So there are so many, and you can even get others online. So if you want this one, which is called mode, I click on it, and so it is already there. So this is the template that I'm given. What I will need to do is just to edit the text. Here I write Now Lab, and you can edit everywhere just by clicking on the text that you want to edit. All right, so this is cover page. If you don't like this one, you can select another one. If it is this, and it is already there. So secondly, blank page. So if you want to insert a blank page above your cursor, above where you are typing, so you can just come here and insert blank page. So you see this black page here comes here above. It comes above. We are still in insert. Also, we also have insert table. How do you insert table in your page? Click here. So here you can select the number of columns. This is 1 column, 2 column, 3, 4, 5. You can just select as many as you want. These are columns. So when you come down, we call them rows. Second row, third, fourth, and then you continue according to your preferences. So if I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, let me just click here. I insert already my table here. And now I can start typing table 1, table, or right here column. You can start typing. There is another way of inserting the table in your page. We are here in insert, table, and here down the right insert table. You click there. So they ask you how many rows do you want to have in your, how many columns do you want to have in your table. So let me say, for example, I want 3 columns. The number of columns are 3. How many rows do you want? Here they suggest 2, but let me say, for example, I want 15. I want 15 rows. Fix the column width, auto, and so on. So I click here, OK. You see, I have 3 columns, 1, 2, 3. I have 15 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you count, there will be 15. You can make as many rows or as many columns as you want. Let me show you this example. If you want, we are here in insert, table, insert table. You can make, for example, your columns to be even 15 columns, but these are going to be very small. Number of rows, if you want, you can make them even 100 columns. So you see, I click OK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 15 columns. Rows, as you can see, there are 100 rows. So this is very easy because this will help you to make your table according to your preferences without taking too much time. I return here because we are here in insert table. Let me just select this columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns and 5 rows and 3 columns. I have them here. You can return here to table and you click draw, because you can also draw a table by yourself. Click draw. So you have already a pen that will help you to draw. For example, I've inserted already this table, and I can, if I click the pen here, I left click on my mouse, then I drag up to the place where I want my line to end, then I release. You see, I've divided this one row into two. Now I have 2 rows here in one. So you can continue with this pen and you drag it up to here. So you can continue, and if you want also to divide this column, you want them to be to split this one column into 2. Come here and then you drag up to where you want your line to stop. You see, and for example, you don't want this line here, you want to clean, to erase a line or whatever. You come here up, we are here in design. You come here where they write eraser or eraser. You click on it, so it will help you to delete the part of the line that you want to delete. I delete this by clicking just one click. You see, I can also delete this. One click, I can delete here. You just delete wherever you want. I delete this. I delete this. What else should I delete? Should I delete also this? Wow. So you see the table that now I'm having. And also you can return here to draw table. Click here just up. And then use your pen to draw even out of your table. You click, you left click on your mouse, and then you drag. You see, in a table you can create another whatever just by using your drawing pen. Hope you have seen you can do a lot with this. You can do a lot to erase or to delete even one part of the line. You can just delete using your eraser or eraser. Okay, so thank you. Let me use Control Z to go back. Hope you have seen how you can draw your own table in insert table, then draw. That's great. So another thing that I want to show you, we are still in insert. We are here in design. You click here up where they write design. Let me return insert. Then you come here where they write the design. So when you are designing, you can come here. We are in table styles. You give it a style, table style. You give your table a style. You see how it is being formatted? So it's for you to select the style that you wish your table to have. Different styles. Hope you have seen. If I click there, yes, then I write now lab. So I use this arrow. I write again, maybe, I don't know, computer, sorry, computer class. Then I use again this arrow to write class. I go down, I write module 1. I go here and write, for example, English. So you see, this is how you can format your whatever, your table, I mean table styles. So let me go back to this normal and use Control Z to go back. Fine. Another thing that you can do, remember we are still here in design, insert design, which is here up. Okay, you can change the border, or you can change the border size of your table. It is here, you come here, border, you click here, and then they ask you, you want to give this one column here. Let me first select the column, you can give it a border. You want to give it a border on top. If I select OK, so I remove that top border. If I put it back top, it is back. Okay, and so on. If the left one, I want to remove it, yes. But you know the quick way to do that, if you want to remove only this left border of this one cell, it is to come here where they write eraser. You saw it already, and then you bring it here to remove this, and it is removed already. Let me put it back. Also, you can shade this cell by coming here where they write shading. So you can give the cell the color of your choice. So I shade this one in black color. Then I come to the second cell. I shade it in blue. I come to the following one. I give it this color. I come down. I give this one black. Center. I give it this color. And then I give it which color? I give it blue color. Blue color. So this is how you can shade your table. This is how you can shade your table. Thank you. Another thing, you can change the size of the border of your table. All these, we call them borders. These lines that construct or that make your table. So let us call them borders, but you can change the size of these borders. To change the size of these borders, you can just come here up. Before changing the size, you can first change the style of the border. You come here up, you click here, line style, and you select the one that you wish. If it's this, okay, then you have your pen here. Where you click, now the border takes already the style that you chose. I return here, I pick another style, maybe this. I come with my pen, I click on this line, it takes directly this style. Wherever you will click, with whatever line you will put your pen on, it will have its style changed. I can return here and I take another style. I click here to see how it is being formatted, how it is being changed. Good. So yeah, another thing, after border style, you can now come here to border size. You have seen it already. Here it is 3 point. Here it is 3 point. So I return here, I put this normal one. Border size, this one is 1, you see. If I want to increase it to 1 point or to 3 point, so you can click just here, and so the size of the borders of your table, they will be bigger. When you click on it here, you see it is bigger than the normal one. Yes. Also, you can change the color of your lines. You come here to pen color. You click where they write pen color. Automatic, this is black. Now you can come down and you pick the color that you want. If I want, for example, yellow color, okay, let me pick a red color, this red here. So I have my pen here. I come with it. I place it where I want the border color to change. You see, this one is changed. So I can even return here to style. I take another, even a different style, and it will go with this red color. No, it doesn't take the red color. Let me select color again. I click here. Okay, now it takes a red color. Wherever you will put your pen, you put on the line, then you left click. It takes, you see, the color. So now, working with tables, it's so important, dear brother or sister, to learn these things. It's very, very important. Yeah, you see how my table looks like. Wow, I think it's cute. I think it's cute. Okay, so another thing, you can also come here where they write layout. It is here, layout. You click on layout. For example, you are having your table. Let me first insert another table here under this of how many columns. No, it's there. It's there. Let me come now down. Yes. Let me insert another table here. 1, 2 columns. Okay, a minute. Two columns and 2 rows. Okay. It is here down. And I come here to layout. For example, you are writing something like it is a list of items. So you find that you don't only need 2 arrows, not arrows, but you don't need only 2 rows. You need more than 2 rows. What you will do, you come here to layout where we are already, and you see where your cursor is. We are typing things here, for example, gloves. So you want to add maybe another row above where you are typing from. So you can then come here, we are in layout, you say insert above. You see another row comes above where we are typing from. You can add, insert as many as you want. Okay? So, and if you want another row to come under where we are typing from or below, you come here, we are still in layout, where they write insert below. Okay, we have inserted. So if you want to add a column on the left side, you just come here, insert left. If you want to insert, we are here in gloves, where we are typing gloves. If you want to insert on the right side, you click insert right. And also you can insert as many as you want. You see. So this is how you can insert rows and columns. Thank you so much. Let us work with this table here. We are still here in layout. So also you can delete maybe a cell, you can delete a row, you can delete a column. Here there is where they write delete here. If you click on delete, they ask delete cells, rows, columns, or cells. So if I click here to delete cells, let me see what it's going to do. Shift cells left, shift cells. If I say shift cells left, so we have deleted that one. Or I come again here to delete cell. I say shift cells up, for example, okay. Deletes cell, delete entire row. Now that is all the row. It is deleted. Delete cell. Then I click delete entire column. One column will be deleted and then we shall remain only with one column. I click OK. One column is deleted, we remain. So let me add back that column that was deleted. So I will insert left or right. Now we regain again our column that was previously deleted. And also you can right click, just right click, and then here they ask you insert column to the left or insert columns to the right, insert rows above, insert rows below. So above. So instead of going here in the layout section, you can just use right click on your table and then they will bring you these instructions. If you want to delete cell, if you want to select a cell or a column, for example, just a cell, this one is selected. If you want to select the entire column, your entire column is selected. So if you wanted to select the whole table, it is selected there. I right click again. You can split the cells. Sorry. And they ask you number of columns and what. So I split this cell without using the draw wing pen. So you have seen how to do that also. But also, together with that, let me show you how you can numbering. For example, let me draw another table. Let me first delete these ones here above. You have a long table. You insert like 5 or 3 columns. How many rows? There are 100 rows. Okay. And you want this one side, the one row should be of what? Of numbers. So you can come here to insert, you use your draw wing pen to draw a small column in which you will insert your numbers. I insert it there up to there. Oh, now see the style that it comes with. So don't worry about this. If you don't like it, you come back here to line style and you change it. You put it the one that you want. You want this, but this is still big. You come and you take like this small one. You select the size of your border. You click on it. Oh, now you see, now it will give us a very big. So let me just use Ctrl Z because this is going to take our time. So I've selected already the border style and the size. So I use my pen, I click here, then I go down to where I want my column to end. So see, it is in red color, but you can change the color. You know how to do it. Then I come here. Remember, there are 100 rows. I move down up to here. Can it continue here now? Up to here. I release. Then again I come here. I draw again here up to the end. No, at the end I release. Then I come here. I'm left clicking. Then I drag to where I want my line to end. Then I left click again. Then I come down. Okay, I think now, oh, this is not at the end. Okay, let me just stop there to save our time. So now, for example, you are writing something here. Let's say here we have a list of, okay, let me write here type items. So now here I will write number. So please, when you are writing, you will not be doing 1, then you come here, you write, for example, chair. Again, you come here, you type 2, you write, you come here, you write. No, this will take your time. So to number, using these numbers in your table, what you will do, you will select where you want your numbers to start from. You will select all the whatever they call the column. So to select it without left clicking and drag up to the end, you have seen how you can select left click, now right click, then select, then column, you select column. But now even this number here, it is also selected. What are you going to do? Because you don't want this where you write number to be selected. What are you going to do? Select, then column. So now to number them, to use your numbers, what you will do, you come in page layout. Will it be in page layout? No, we come in home, then paragraph. We are in home. Then in home, we come in paragraph section. When you are in paragraph section, you come here up where they write numbers and you click there. You see? Now, because in this first cell, we don't want to start counting from the first cell, what I will do, I will delete. Oh, sorry, let me use Control Z. Control Z. Yes, what I will do, I will select this and I don't know why it is all deleted like that. Okay, okay. What I have to do, I have to delete this number. Yes, I select only this number one, then I delete it itself. Yeah, you see, when it is deleted, number one, it jumped to the following row, and then here I remain with the number label there. So this how, if you scroll down, you see that it's counted itself from 1 up to 100. Oh, now badly it has entered in the second row, but you can solve that. Shall not, yeah, you know why? I think you know why? Because in this last table, we didn't draw a column of these numbers. But already you have seen how you can use numbering in your table. And so here to type, it will become very easy because we just continue typing. You go to the second, whatever, and you continue just your typing without any problem. Okay, please. So we are still here in arrow. I mean in insert. We're still here in insert. We have seen how you can insert table and how you can format it here in table. We have been here in design. We have been here in layout. And there are still many that we still have to learn in this. So like what, for example? For example, I have this table of mine that has how many columns? One column, 2 and 3. How many rows? One row. Second row, 1, 2, 3, and 4 rows. And I want to type here. So let me insert here, look for my drawing pen. I draw here. So I use eraser to erase this line here, because in this, I want to write something here, like for example, January. So to write January here, I try to write January. But it doesn't look pretty well because it leaves a lot of spaces here, and it has made our right columns to be small, because the more you write, the more the right side from the place where you are typing, they are becoming small. So, and I don't want that. What am I going to do? I'm going to come here where where in our layout section, then I come here to text direction. I will direct the text the way I want. So after clicking the text direction, you can use this direction. You can use this one, which is align top center. Here we have align top right, align center right. You pick the one you want. If it's this one that you want, you type, for example, January. If you are not satisfied with this, you can select it and then you pick the one that you'll be satisfied with. Still almost the same. January. For me, I'm not yet satisfied. Not yet satisfied. Not yet. I'm not yet satisfied. Not yet. So I click again here on text direction. This is the one that I want. January. You see? Direction. Text direction. And also here we have what we call text margin, a cell margin. This is our cell. Okay, this is our cell, and I write, for example, here next year. So now I come here to cell margin, top 0 and bottom 0, left 0 dot dot, but I want even left and right to be also 0. Let me see what is going to give us. 0, right, 0. I click OK. Now you see, now our text fits in here. Why? Because we have reduced the margin of our cell to 0. So we have just reduced for this one cell only. But if we come here and we type next year, but the way I'm saying, I'm typing next year, we, for example, next year, and I add we. So for me, if I want all this text next year, we, to fit without increasing the width of my cell and my full and this whatever and my full row, what I will do, come here to cell margin settings, they are 0, so which means here there's nothing that I will do. But one idea, it is, if you will not have a long text to write on the right side of your cell, you can bring your cursor in this line. You see, when it is there, you left click and you drag it up to where you want. And so when you drag it, so you find that this right cell or column becomes smaller than the middle one. Okay, please. So I hope you have seen that too. About text, about tables, it is this. And also you can increase or decrease the height and the width of your cells, of your whatever. So I'm in this cell of your columns and so on. I come here where they write height. It is to 0.48 inches. So I can increase it or I can decrease it to 0. Width, you can increase the width. You see, I increase the width or I can decrease it. This is another option. You see, I decrease only this one. You decrease it to the extent that you want. If you put to 0, so they are mixed. So you can increase it again to the level that you want. Okay, please. So about tables, I think for today, this is enough. So we are going to make another table, not another table, but another tutorial whereby we'll continue talking about insert section. I mean, it will be the second part of our module 5. There we shall see how you can insert picture, how you can insert clip art, shapes, smart art, chart, screenshot, hyperlink, and many other things. So please, thank you so much for watching this video, and I would request you to make a table, to design a table, to draw a table in your Microsoft Word, and then you take a screenshot of it, you send it to in the comment section. Thank you so much, and remember to subscribe, to like, and to share this tutorial.